And we're live.
Yes, we
The fuck was that?
All right. Good evening, my cartoon addicts, and welcome to another special episode of the Cartoon Rewind podcast. This is the toy edition once again because we're just love talking about our toys. I am Frank, your host, and of course, like always, I am not here alone. I got my brother from another mother. I got Rolly himself, and we got the walking encyclopedia of not just cartoons but of freaking toys as well. And you know I'm talking about Gemini himself. All right, so before we get into today's toy line, right, do us a favor. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, comment, and give us a like. You can also follow us on YouTube, Spotify, or wherever you can find your podcast. And we finally made it to Apple. And don't forget to check us out on Instagram and TikTok. All right, Rolly, what's today's toy that we're going to be talking about?
All right. Today is a victim of the Transformers,
Oh,
unfortunately.
I remember this.
All right. And here's a little teaser for it. Kind of barbaric. Always brings back good positive memories.
It does. Peter one.
The GoBots. The GoBots.
Yeah. See, already knowing this, I already like the Transformers.
Oh man, Scooter was so annoying. Oh, not his voice.
The challenge of the GoBots.
Not just the robots, it's the challenge of the
Yes.
robots. Yes.
Yes.
Ah, man, I do remember this toy line, buddy. I do. And you were so right,
Really?
Rolly, when you said this is the thing that killed Transformers. These are the victim of Transformers because, buddy, I'm gonna tell you right now, I was collecting a bunch of GoBots, and when Transformers came out, it was like, GoBots who? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And I know there's a lot of listeners out there that know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh,
Yeah. So I don't have a lot of GoBots. Doing research for this episode. I did realize I had more than I originally thought. I only remember one,
really?
and we'll talk with. I only remember one in my head, but then I remember seeing a few other, and I thought they were just regular, like those cheap dollar store, knockoff
Mm-hmm.
Transformers. Because eventually my GoBots got absorbed into the Transformer line.
Did it? Okay.
Uh, so they were Transformers. I just didn't know they were not
Yeah.
Transformers.
Well,
You know?
well, you know what I used to do with my GoBots
Mm.
because I still had them. Of course, this wasn't a term back then, but pretty much what I did was I used my GoBots as mini cons for my Transformers.
Okay.
I did.
Yeah.
I used them as mini bots, man. As mini cons. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I treat them like the distant cousin that no one liked.
Oh no,
Because
man.
the ones I had were and I'm sharing the screen here. And again, this week we are using the website again for transformersland.com.
Yes.
Go check them out. Very well done as always. I had what's called the Super. Most of mine were the Super. What are they called? I don't know the
The
terminology.
super
Super
GoBots.
GoBots.
They're called, okay, well there you go. Super, yeah, Super GoBots. So none of them had heads.
Yeah, they were the bigger ones.
Well, yeah, I mean some had heads because I think Psycho had head or face, right?
Yes.
But so yeah, we'll talk about some of the other ones. So yeah, I had him and I had a few others, and I'm also seeing a few copies. Now I want to know, maybe you, Dwayne or Frank, you guys know, did they steal from the Transformers steal from GoBots, or the GoBots steal from Transformers?
Uh,
Because there are a lot of similar vehicles here.
I would.
I see an Ironhide. Well, not Ironhide. I see a
A
Ratchet. I
ratchet.
see a
A ratchet.
Optimus Prime. I see a Bumblebee.
A Scorpionox.
Yeah, Trailbreaker.
Mm-hmm. There's a hound. There's a hound right there. Geeper,
Huffer.
Geeper, Geeper, Creeper.
Yeah, they're terrible names, by the way.
Yo,
That's probably
terrible
what
name.
that's
Terrible
probably
name.
what did them in.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably what did them in. So so yeah, I didn't have a lot. Dwayne, did you have?
To answer your question, you can say Transformers technically robs from GoBots because GoBots hit the market year before year before Transformers, and I had for the I guess the mini GoBots, I had
Mm-hmm.
Sidekill, Leader One, Scooter, and for the Super GoBots, I had Leader One.
Okay, yeah, I didn't have. And we'll talk about the ones that we had. Oh, look, I just saw Sideswipe. That's
Yeah.
Sideswipe. Yeah, Sideswipe.
Mm-hmm. And there's what you call it, Sunstreet Drinker.
Yes. All right. So let's review some of this, and we usually break it down into series. But I think all of us are like on GoBots that we don't want to do. I don't think we want to revisit this, but we can.
No, no, no. Well,
First of all,
we definitely don't want to revisit it, but it's not that bad where we can't. We just chose not
well,
to. It's again, you got to give GoBots the respect. You know what I mean? You got to
now
give it the respect.
now thing that I want to ask here is, so I see right off the bat we're looking at the combiners, the monstrous.
Yes.
Okay. Now that I'm trying to figure out what year that came out because did that beat Transformers to the punch? And I want to say yes.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
I want to say yes. I'm trying to see what year that came out. Maybe if I click on it, 1986. So it's about 2 years. This one in particular is 2 years after Transformers came out. And Devastator came out in Series 2, right?
Yes.
So I'm not sure. So now, so yeah, so we have this one combiner showing on screen here. So it's like a monster. It's pretty good detail. I think it's pretty nice.
For the
If
for
I'm,
80
if, go ahead, D.
no for 80 the 80
6.
they said that came out in 86.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
came out in
This
'86.
particular one came out in
Nah, the
86.
Transformers already flooded with
Devastator
Devastator, Computron.
by
Yeah,
86?
86.
Yeah, I guess so. The movie came out in 86, so 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 okay, so it's made out of this was made out of what? 6 monsters also. I still think
Mm-hmm.
they probably could have stolen it. I think they stole them from here. I like it. It's pretty cool. Detail is not the best. What do you
So
guys think on detail?
so for back then, so this
Yes.
came out in '86, right?
Yes.
Okay. Devastator
Hmm.
came out in '85. So this is the
Okay.
reason why I never remember the combiners when it comes to GoBots, because by then Transformers has already taken the market, and I've already seen what a real combiner is. You get me? So that's the reason why I never knew there was a combiners when it comes to GoBots. So
Okay, but
for this
and
time,
then
for the
mhm.
GoBots, I don't think it's bad. I think it's okay.
Now the other one that I like though is
Puzzler, I enjoy better.
Puzzler. I like Puzzler
Yes.
because just the way the cars transformed
Mm-hmm.
and it was all cars and the cars themselves are pretty cool looking.
Yes.
It's because they're again one thing I do like about this is very realistic looking
Mm-hmm.
vehicles. So that's one of my favorite. The names are terrible, but
Very.
Tic Tac, Pocket, Jigsaw, Crossword, Zigzag, and Rube.
I was about to say, is that Rube? Is that what I'm saying? Rube?
Rube.
Yes, Rube.
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 Yeah.
It's a renegade giant robot.
Yes.
That's what
So is that a hero? I don't know what that means.
because
Yeah.
the good guys were guardians and the bad guys were renegades. That's why.
So wait a minute. So Puzzler was a bad guy?
Yes.
I did not know that. Okay. Excuse me.
So, but it's cool. I mean, robot mode, very simple,
Yes. You gotta love
very
that.
simple. And then into leg mode because he's a leg. I'm looking at Rube now. He's just again pretty straightforward. Just
Hmm.
bend the hood, and his head is a connector.
Yes.
So
And again,
I
for
like
its
this
time, I
combiner.
thought they did a good job.
I think so too.
Yes. But
I
I
like it.
definitely like the Puzzler better than the Monster one. The Monster one, I'm not a fan of at all.
Now the moving on to the power suits though, that came out in '85.
Hmm.
It's that's basically a combiner.
Yes. Never had it. Never had it though.
I had it later in life.
Did you? Nice.
What does that mean? Like what's like as a teen, as like 6 months ago?
No, as a 90, no, 2000, like 2010. I bought it off of eBay. I had the full
You
collection.
said
Yeah, the full all six of them. No, five of them. Five courageous and the four power suits with no GoBots. That's exactly how it looked. That's what I had.
Please tell me you still have it, buddy.
Nope.
Ah,
so you lost it in the
Yep.
storage.
oh, damn, man. That's a shame because that is actually pretty cool. I've never had any of these power suits. I remember the power suits from the cartoon, I believe. You know what I mean? But I've never had any.
So help me out here. The power suits are like robots,
No,
and then the robots go inside the robots.
the power suits are like power suits. The GoBots go inside the power suits.
Mm-hmm.
The only
All right.
courageous is
So
the only robot in the middle, but he is, what is he? He is a droid, I guess, because he doesn't speak. He's just the middle.
okay, which is a spaceship,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
And then you had the extremity, the limbs, right? The arms, the legs,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's a particular GoBot that goes into each piece.
Yeah, and you can fit anyone into any of them. That was the
Mm-hmm.
that
Okay.
was the thing. You could put any GoBot into any power suit.
Yeah. So it wasn't like the right arm had to go with leader one, the left arm had to go with Scooter, the leg had to go with Turbo. Any GoBot will fit in there.
But they're not really in the cartoon. They're not controlling them.
What do you, yeah, they
I need education here on
No,
this.
no,
no,
we got
Is
you.
this like a Are they like Power Rangers inside a Zoid?
no, because
Okay.
they're not inside courageous. For him to
The suit,
walk,
like that
Okay.
right there, that's just a suit.
for
That's an
him
ecto suit.
for him to walk,
Okay.
person
Hmm.
person in power suit one would move forward. For him to shoot, the person in the arm would shoot. The limbs were
Okay.
independent and they worked together at the same time.
So courageous.
Okay.
So courageous was just the
Body, just the
yeah,
body.
was just a
And then
vessel.
the
Was just a vessel to hold the
okay,
arms
courageous.
and the legs
Uh-huh.
together to create this big robot.
And courageous is a good guy. I'm assuming.
Yes, that's the white one and blue. Yes, and the darker color one, which I think is called Creedy or something like that.
Grungy.
Grungy,
That's what I'm sure.
grungy.
Yeah, that's the
Was it?
one.
Yeah, that should be
Yeah.
the bad guy.
So okay, and they're basically the same thing though.
Yes, different
It's
color.
just
That's all.
different color, change them up a little bit, but he's also a spaceship
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
and just a little different. I think the head's a little different on the courageous one. No, no, they're
It's the
exactly the
same,
same
yeah.
Ah,
shit.
they should be the same.
Well, that's kind of boring. As a
Well,
fan, that's kind of boring.
yeah, not very creative for its times. You know what I mean? Just why reinvent the wheel if I don't have to? You know what I mean? Let me just give it a different page job, call it a bad guy, and people will buy it.
Okay, I'm trying to see if there's any other combiners and trying to prove that this came out combiners came out first for GoBots.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now. I bet you, I promise you,
Mm.
it's Transformers, and it was Devastator because Devastator was the first combiner
Well, I think there was somebody before. Well, Devastator wasn't. It was something else before Devastator.
for Transformers.
Not for Transformers, but he was it was a toy. There were combiners before.
Maybe for another series, but we're talking about Transformers,
Yeah,
right?
Transformers. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Transformers. Devastator was the first combiner, and he came out
All
in
right.
'85, and they were sold in individual carded, um, carded, yeah, like GI Joes. You know what I mean? It wasn't in a box.
Okay. Now, all right. So, and again, I'm just gonna go. You guys educating me. So, who's a good guy? Who's the leader here?
Leader one, the Jet, that one right there.
That's
I
not
had
a very
him.
creative
I had
name.
him.
Not not a very creative name.
Yeah, but you know what though?
Mm.
When my Prime did not have his trailer, my leader one would sit on his back and he would be like the bird from whatchamacallit, from Speed Racer, you know, that came out of the front. You know what I mean? To scale
Uh-huh.
everything. That's what leader one would do for Optimus Prime.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So it's an F-14 Tomcat.
Yeah, man.
He got the cool name,
Yeah, leader one.
and you can transform him in 2 steps.
Oh,
Oh,
simple.
sorry,
Yeah.
5 steps. There's 5 steps to transform him. Not bad.
GoBots were the easiest thing in the world to transform, man. They
Yeah.
really were.
That's
And how long? How big? How big would you say he is?
About
three.
I would say about a Joe side, a 3 3/4
Yeah, three
D.
three fourths. Yeah. I was just
Yeah.
about to say 3 inches.
Okay, came out in '83. Not bad. Did he talk weird in the cartoons?
No,
Uh,
Am I thinking
that
somebody
was
else?
Scooter. That was Scooter that was freaking annoying.
they
What vehicle was Scooter?
they had
Scoot-
they had the auto tune before auto tune kind of voice for the,
That's what it is.
yes.
So I'm trying to find Scooter here.
Scooter is
there he
literally a
is.
Uh,
scooter. There it is right there.
There he
You
is.
just passed him.
27. 27.
Checking, looking, processing,
Right there.
27.
Right there.
processing,
Right there.
processing, processing. Okay, there it is.
He was super lame.
Scanning.
He was super lame in the cartoon and the toy. But I had
Is
it.
I had it
is this
too.
Bumblebee?
Was he
No,
Bumblebee?
that's more like Toby from freaking whatchamacallit from Mask.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Okay.
I am not gonna say nothing because he's trying to push my button.
Me? Never.
Snarl? Is it like Snarl from Thundercats?
Snarf.
No, he was.
Snarf.
Snarf, sorry.
Yeah.
Snarl
Yes.
from. I got confused with animals and Transformers. It's too much pop culture in my head.
There is, buddy. There is. But no, he was super lame. He was super lame. In
He's
the
easy to
cartoon and the
transform.
toy.
Yeah. For some reason, I want to punch him in the face. So I guess so.
Thank
Looking at his
you.
toy, I
Thank
want to
you.
punch him in the face.
How are you gonna be
All
a
right.
How are you gonna be a freaking good guy and be a freaking scooter, bro? A scooter of all things.
Well, it
You know
could be.
how
It could be
pissed I would be?
worse.
You know how pissed I would be if I ended up with a fucking robot body like that? I'll be super pissed.
It could be worse. You could be
Yeah.
binoculars
With those binoculars.
right here. Binoc.
So easy.
Yeah, but that doesn't transform though, man.
Yeah, it does.
He does transform.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is he? There he is, right here.
Yes, I would rather be scooter than freaking binoculars. Oh my god. I definitely don't remember this.
I think they were working binoculars, by the way.
Yeah, they were. They
I
were
wouldn't be
Like, well,
surprised.
for toy versions, but yeah. So
Oh my
yeah, look at
god,
him.
that is so lame.
But it's kind of cool. You get because it looks like a
No, it
regular,
is not
like an
cool. It
accessory.
is not cool. No, it is
Thank
not.
you. I'm with you on this one. That is not cool at
Eight
all, man. There's no way we can make that cool.
8 year old you.
Nope.
Nope.
I know better.
Me too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry. I would have done one of these. Mina
All right.
Rolly. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. No.
No. Yeah. So the squirt gun.
Yeah, I never even knew these things were around, man.
Yeah, I knew it was around.
I don't. I can't. They don't even have them in robot mode to show the
Okay.
picture. So squirt gun. I wonder if it hold water for real. I think it hold water. And this was called Cat Pistol. Guess what it was?
A pistol?
It was a pistol.
It looks like it. Look at him though. It looks
Oh,
like a
I can see
robot
his
just bent
arms. I
over,
can see the arms, and I know the
and
legs.
his legs,
Yeah,
and his head. I'm gonna go to the limb here, and right here, the tip
that's
is
got
his
to be
head.
the
It's
head.
just a robot. I think it's just a robot bent over.
That's all it is, bro.
Yeah,
Holding
it's
his
like bend
ass.
over.
Holding his ass.
it, it's if a robot was getting a prostate exam.
Exactly. Open wide.
There you go.
Open wide.
Open wide. Just relax.
Breathe
Um,
in
and then
and breathe out.
yeah, and then there's
The cap
cap
rifle.
rifle with the roboscope. Look at him. This is his arms. He's doing the YMCA for
He
our listeners.
is. He
He's doing the
is.
YMCA, and his legs are locked into each other. They're upside down. This is one foot. Here's the other foot. It's pretty creative. I know you're not a fan.
No,
Look at
not
him.
at all. Not at all.
This is his head,
That's got to be the head, bro.
arms, and his legs. One's inverted
Why?
backwards to the
Why
other.
am I getting robot from Lost in Space vibes?
Right?
The head. It's
Yes.
the head, the round head.
Like a Flash Gordon gun.
Yeah.
And
And
that's a
there's the scope. And
that's
there's the
a
scope.
And there's a
that's a
scope.
bucket head.
Yes.
That's a bucket head.
um, and then they had another. What is this? A destroyer.
It's a
What is
ship.
that?
Doesn't make any sense.
It's
Oh,
a
that's
It's
ship.
a
a
ship,
ship.
but
Well, I see the
it doesn't make
arms and I see the feet.
it doesn't make any sense though.
What do you call
Like everything else is realistic. Everything is like a realistic they could hold, like a binoculars, a gun, and then you come with this stupid ship.
Yeah,
They ran out of ideas.
they did. They did completely. Like, what else can we make? We need at least one more.
Yeah.
We need at least
Like, hey, what toy you got back there that transforms? Ah, man, I got this stupid boat.
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
bring them in. Now I know Dwayne likes this sucker.
I've never had that.
it? It walked.
So it actually walked on its own, D?
It had batteries. I know that much.
Oh, nice.
And it had lights,
Yep.
flashing
Mhm.
lights, a lone warn secret strategy chamber. Ooh, can hold up to 12 GoBots.
And it's a command
And
center.
Yes.
and
holder.
comes with a carrying case.
It's a holder.
Yeah.
So it turns into a base and then it turns into a walker. Oh, look at that
Yes.
face.
And
That's just stupid.
and at the same time, it's a carrying case. I think it's pretty cool.
See, but look at that face like that with the nose and the oh god no. Did they have a bad guy one of this? D?
Right? Everybody just waits for Dwayne.
I wonder if they had a bad guy one. I don't think they did.
Let's take a look here. Super GoBots Guardian Headquarters. I don't know what that is. And Thruster.
Yeah, and D, if you're speaking, we can't hear
This.
you, buddy. Just to let you know.
Yeah. This is Thruster. This is the Renegade. Here you go. This is the command one.
Oh,
The
that's
bad guys
the
one.
that's the bad guys version.
Yeah. Let's see. Do they have it in robot mode? They don't show it. But you can kind of see it here.
Ah, so
You
this
can
one's
see it
just a
down here.
jet. So this one's a jet, while
Yeah.
the other one's a walker.
Yeah, and it sits up.
Yeah.
It sits up.
There you go, D. We got
They
that
both
now.
they both sit up, right?
Yeah.
Secret trap door. It comes with a motion detector. Oh, look. Motion detector wave sounds.
Oh,
So it has like a little
that's what those
sensor
waves
on it.
are in the on the corner
Yeah.
picture.
Powerful gripper hand. Crushes GoBots in a deadly grip. Oh, the hands grab. I think I have that here. Let me see if I have it. I think I saw it. Let me see. No, this one doesn't show it. I was trying to find another one, but you see, zoom in a little bit. The more I zoom in, the smaller it gets. But it was pretty cool. And then working elevator moves GoBots to all battle stations.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. I find this one I find interesting.
Do you,
Yes.
do you want to see the commercial for it?
You have
Yeah.
it? All right, show it.
Let's make it happen, Captain.
Oh,
Oh, it's
talking.
Rush.
Stop talking. You just stop talking, sir.
The anticipation.
I know, right?
This is Thruster, Psykill's Renegade GoBot headquarters. Your parents put it together, 4 AA batteries not included.
Oh, damn.
It's Psykill!
GoBots sold separately, Thruster can even catch moving GoBots.
I won't stop until every guardian
See, that's a
is
grip right
captured.
there.
Leader 1 won't stand for this. Neither will you, Scooter.
Thruster,
Where's the
Renegade
trap door?
GoBot headquarters. Psykill and Scooter each sold separately. New from Tonka.
The shit we would call toys in the 80s.
That
What are you
wasn't
talking
actually
about? I think
bad,
that's
though.
great.
That wasn't bad, though.
Thank you.
I guess.
I think that's pretty. I thought that was pretty
I
good.
guess compared to what would be comparison for that? Metroplex. Omega
Yeah,
Supreme,
Metroplex.
Omega Supreme,
What's a dinosaur one?
Triptychon.
Trypticon.
So compared to that, like nah, like
No.
I mean that those. Well, Trypticon walked.
that's what I'm saying. It's basic.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
basic
Yeah.
compared to that.
And Omega Supreme had the little tank that went
Yeah,
around.
it was more. Yeah, I'm saying
Mhm.
it's like compared to that, it's like nah. It's like out of the league. It's like I got blew out of the league.
No, so I thought it was good. I thought it was kind of cool.
I thought so, too. I was actually impressed by that.
Right? And you know how hard it is to impress you?
Nope, not very.
That's very true.
Frank, is very hard, especially if these things are not in HD.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
All right.
Oh,
Psykill.
Psykill. I had him. I had him. That was the Megatron of the bad guys, Rolly. That was the
Who,
leader.
who will
of
beat
the
in a,
bad guys.
who will win in a battle?
Oh, Megatron, 100%. There's like hands down, man. I mean, Bumblebee can kick his ass. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
He looks so small.
Oh, Rolly, they were tiny, dude. They were tiny.
No, but relatively speaking, this is a bad guy going up against a jet.
Because remember, he was that wasn't super Psykill. That was regular Psykill. So he's like
Mhm.
3 inches long, 3 to 4 inches long. Stand about 3 3/4 tall. So then you had Super Psykill, who was almost 7 to 8 inches tall.
Yeah. And I remember the engine is what held the body and the legs together.
Yeah.
By looking at this picture, I remember that now.
Yeah, because I broke the holding part for the I broke that gray part on the top. Couldn't use the
Okay.
top. Yep, couldn't use it, and every time I play with it, his legs would just go backwards.
Yeah. Yeah, but go back, Rolly.
Okay.
To the
I
engine?
think the engine. Yes, coming now.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you see that top part goes into the chest, and then on the back,
Mhm.
those two slots right there, that goes into the
Yeah.
legs. No, behind it.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And then the wheels
And
you
then-
had to put on there yourself, right? But I don't remember
And then
if the wheels were rubber or not. That I
Yes,
don't
they were.
remember.
Yeah, they were.
Were
rubber.
They were. They look rubber. Yeah. So to get him into robot mode, I mean vehicle mode, he's got to get on his knees.
He
Like,
does.
Get on
He
your
does.
knees, bitch, and pray.
That's it. But he was a cool GoBot though. The way it looked, the way it transformed, he was actually pretty cool looking. And again,
It's not.
GoBot,
I don't.
you know what I mean?
I don't hate him. I think he's pretty cool here.
He is
Like
good.
this is right here, mid condition, looks pretty damn good.
Yes.
So I don't hate him. I just think as the villain, the main villain, he should be. It's a motorcycle going up against a
A jet.
F-14. Yeah, jet.
Yeah.
So
Kind of
Yeah.
the opposite of the Autobots and the Decepticons, because the Decepticons fly. You know what I mean? This one, there was just a mixture of everything, Rolly. This was just a mixture of everything.
The Autobots flew for one episode, so
Yep, the first one. That's it. And
Yeah.
they went to the
When they
dam.
and then they told them why they're Autobots, they're cars. Why you gonna make them fly?
Exactly, and they fixed it.
Yeah. Oh, and they have them in. They came in multiple colors.
Yes,
He's got a cool paint job.
but it's the
So
same
the
vehicle.
motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now the ones that I had are all lame. Number one, I had. Where is it? I had anytime spoons.
Oh, lame for sure. That is super lame.
Just,
a backhoe.
just,
You had a
just.
backhoe.
It's a forklift. No, it's a
That's a
forklift.
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 Sorry,
It's a
forklift.
forklift.
Sorry.
Forklift. Then I also had. It's another construction one. Dozer.
No, you did not. Okay, that was
I
not that
did,
bad.
but
That was not that bad.
without any accessories though. See, they had the little roof or anything. I don't
Oh
know what
my
happened.
god.
So I had him. I swear to God, I thought he was a transformer though. Not gonna lie.
You probably thought it was what you call it, Bone Crusher from
He's a,
Devastator.
he's a transformer. What do you mean? He transforms.
See, technically, he's a transformer. Um, then the other one that I had were all super from there on. So I had the super. So the one I remember the most is Psycho,
I had
which is
him.
this future
I had
machine.
him. The
Did
future
not have
machine.
him.
Yeah, with the little people in the car.
Mhm.
Yep.
So I had him. I thought it was super cool looking until you turn him into a robot.
Yeah. That was the lame part, especially with them little ass legs with the big thighs. Reminds me of you know what I mean?
That's messed up. He had no hands either. They were like little,
Little
like
freaking clamps.
yeah. So I had him. So I had Baron von Joy, and again, very racist name. They call him because the Baron von Joy because he's German.
Was he a Nazi?
They don't have him doing the hand salute, but I think he might be. So
And his gun was so freaking lame, dude.
he had double barrel guns
Ah, it was so lame.
that that could fit on the roof.
Where? Can't fit on the roof anywhere.
Yeah, it could.
Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
it could.
Oh,
They clip
God.
on. They
When you
clip on.
flip it. Okay, I get it now.
They clip on each side.
Yeah, that's
Just
still
clip on each side.
still lame.
And I think that's all I had.
Really? Oh wow, I
Yeah.
definitely had more than you guys then.
Yes,
Yeah,
you did.
no. For once, I was ahead of the curve here. For once, I was ahead of the curve. So, which other figures you guys?
D?
By the way, I do like Bug Bite. No, really good detail of a bug. Obviously, no face or anything, but
But is it me when he's a
really,
robot in his hands? It looks like, come on, come on. Looks like he's doing
is it?
this. Come
Come to me. Oh, he's Italian.
on.
He's
Oh,
Italian.
what's going on
He's
here?
Italian. What's going on? I like how his legs are shock absorbers.
Oh, I just noticed that. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay,
Yeah,
little shock absorbers.
my
still
question is, why is his gun over his face?
lame.
How can he see?
It's his glasses. It's his glasses and his gun.
It's like it's like a scope, like a laser scope.
And the gun?
And the gun, yes. Where he looks, he shoots.
Exactly.
You can't miss. You can't miss if you're shooting where you're looking.
That's true.
So, but I did enjoy that one. But other than that, I'm not really fond of nothing else is jumping out to me, other than the fact that these look like the actual vehicles they're supposed to be representing.
Yeah.
Your professional opinions as guardians of the toy world. Why Transformers so for what? Sorry. I know it's you, Frank. It's always you.
I actually it wasn't.
That was me. That was me.
Damn it. It's
See
always Frank.
that? See that?
And on top of that, you even had a shocked face.
Yeah.
So, in your opinion, why Transformers over GoBots? Number one, why for you personally? Because I know we all like Transformers over GoBots.
Yeah.
I don't know why I got into Transformers over GoBots,
I
but
can
I
tell
think
you.
you guys do.
I can tell you.
So yeah,
Size, the way they looked, they were for me. They were more detailed. There were more options
Transformers.
for me. Yes, they were more. Again, this is for me, right? Um, it was just freaking awesome, dude. You know what I mean? They really were. They were bigger. They were better looking. They transformed better. You know what I mean? They had more weapons. The weapons looked better than from what I remember from GoBots. You know what I mean? And I think they were just
Hmm.
better made, dude. You know what I mean? That's what I loved about Transformers. That's what took me. Seeing Megatron as a gun that actually transformed, even though back then I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. Now, I mean, I know how lame it looks, but it's still cool.
That's
Soundwave, a
actually.
freaking cassette that opens
Oh, it was a
up and
tiny.
has the
It was a
cassette.
tiny cassette. It was a tiny
Come
cassette.
on, man. You know
So
what I mean?
I had a problem. I did have a problem with that with the size comparison because those two. But um, I don't know about transforming. They look better. They have more detail. I mean, besides Megatron, but look at some of the other like the cars. They're very simple, just as
True,
simple as this.
true. But even if you look at even if you compare Bumblebee,
Go ahead.
the whatchamacallit, uh
The mini,
the
the
minis,
minis. Yeah.
compared to even robots, they still look better, dude.
No,
You
I
know what I
disagree.
mean? They still look better.
I disagree.
Yeah.
Let's do it. It's time for a side by side comparison.
Hmm.
Okay.
Uh,
Before you do that,
Go ahead.
the reason that they were technically better is because Transformers came on 5 days a week. GoBots was only Saturday morning.
Was it
Yes. So you were flooded with
Transformers?
Transformers 5 days a week. GoBots were one day a week.
Okay.
Along with
So you think so you think because they were always in the kid's
yep,
face.
and they
It
were
just took over.
better detailed. The I agree with Frank. The size and the ease of the transformations for the Transformers versus the GoBots that
Hmm.
contributed, but I think it's Transformers were on 5 days a week, just like how GI Joe was on 5 days a week, and GoBots was only on for one day.
Yeah, that was interesting
Right.
because I did not know that, buddy.
All right. So let's compare. Let me share my screen here. So this is G1 Bumblebee.
Okay.
See that?
I
Okay.
think it looks
And
awesome.
you think it looks awesome detail wise?
Looks
No,
awesome.
no, he didn't.
No. Thank you.
Bumblebee looks awesome.
Just
No, no.
don't talk with your heart. Don't talk with your
Yeah,
heart. Now let's pick one.
Okay, okay.
I'll, I'll pick a let me pick a random one here.
You're not gonna pick a random
Uh,
one. You have one already in mind that you're
no,
gonna.
I'm not. No, I'm not. Stallion.
what a name.
Stallion. There's I can't really freaking zoom in, but you can see him right here.
Oh, come on,
You can see him right here.
that is lame.
Just as lame as freaking, just as
No,
lame as
Bumblebee's
Bumblebee.
better. Bumblebee's
And
better.
this guy had hands.
Bumblebee does too.
No, he doesn't. He has tires.
He's got hands.
He has tires.
He has
He has.
hands.
He has
Let me
fists.
see.
He doesn't have.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, this was a bad one.
That's a lame
But
one. Bro. Come on, that's super lame. That's super lame.
but look good in robot and vehicle form.
But shitty in robot mode. Bumblebee looks good
Okay.
in vehicle mode and robot mode.
He looks shitty in robot mode. Look
He
at this
does
thing.
not. Look how cool that looks, man.
No. Yeah,
That's a
you're just
bug.
you're no. Again, I'm not trying to take your childhood away from
Yeah,
you,
you
Frank.
are. You're trying to. I'm
But
just kidding.
look, you see that little bumblebee?
Yeah,
That's a bumblebee.
that's not a Bumblebee, bro. Come on. That's the one that freaking puts his gun in front of his face.
Yeah, but so he could shoot better. He's
Lane,
the
look at
Italian
look,
Bumblebee.
look, look, look. He's fat up top with his little ass legs.
Wow.
Wow,
The slander.
racist.
The slander, I tell you. The slander.
Transformers can
So,
play better, man.
so,
But
I kind of like the Dwayne's that constantly in your face, and I think they had a better marketing. I think that
mhm.
could be the reason why,
And
um,
there were better toys.
because they just dropped off the face of the earth. I mean, apparently, according to what we saw, they have like 3 year, three almost. They go all the way to like what 87.
Hmm.
Something like that. Hmm.
They go all the way to 87. I don't remember them going that far. I remember just that 1 year when they first came out, and I swear to God, I thought they dropped.
Yeah.
Because remember,
I thought they dropped.
they were in Kmart, weren't they?
They, I'm pretty sure they were. I don't remember stores. I'm just a baby. I don't know what stores we're at. I'm just a baby. All right, to round up, to finish off, we have a couple commercials that I want to share that we want to share with you guys.
Yes. Let's get
And
rid
see
of-
and see if there let's see if their commercials are any better than the Transformer ones.
Well, when we do the Transformers edition one, you'll see. I'll
We'll
talk
see.
about my
We
Transformers.
shall see. We shall see.
They appear to be mighty robots, but you
Look at that.
Turbo.
them into mighty vehicles.
Hot Rod.
And super GoBots.
No.
each sold separately.
Psycho. Leader one.
No, it's not leader one.
Oh, I had that one too.
There's,
That's leader one.
that's leader one. Look how easy it is to transform. Look at the detail on that. That's
What?
GoBots and super GoBots.
Destroyer. I remember Destroyer.
Leader one.
I
Never
know.
had him, but I remember him.
From Tom.
I remember him.
Yeah, but those were the cartoons, man. Those were the cartoons.
Challenge of the GoBots.
Oh,
Yeah, look at his face.
Look at the cartoon, man. Look at the cartoon. Watch. You're gonna see that she's a chick.
Look at your favorite.
Calling leader one. Scooter, calling
You
leader
see how
one.
lame his voice is?
Yeah.
You better get down here. Turbo's been hit.
I read you, Scooter. Can someone tell me what's going on here?
I don't think we have time. Look!
Watch, bro. It's a chick. See?
Allow me.
Oh, there's a girl.
Lipstick and everything, bro.
And the purple thing's probably over the nipples.
There's my force field.
My force field can only give us temporary protection.
Everything's freaking temporary.
Save yourself.
See that? Those three were always together, Broly. Those three were always together. You know what I mean? But the one thing I thought was lame was when Psycho, because again, you know how I'm about the bad guys. You got to represent the bad guys right. Every time Psycho was in vehicle mode, the way you can see his face, look up. You know what I mean? That part always drove me nuts.
Because
It's very dumb. His face is always constantly
Yes.
staring at you.
It's like, dude,
It's-
no, man. You know, because you know how I am about people representing my bad guys the right way. You know what I mean? Yeah.
he had to look up because he couldn't see, man. What's wrong with you? So,
Yeah, but you know what though?
so-
None of them could see because all the faces are always down, but they still manage, right? But not him. He had to look up. He always had to look up. I didn't like that part. I didn't.
Yeah, right? Why doesn't everybody else have a face?
Thank you. But him, he had
Like,
to have a face.
yeah, he
Yeah.
had a face.
Um,
All right.
Scooter.
Yeah.
Scooter used to look up to.
Did he?
Did he in vehicle mode?
Yes, Scooter's face was on the front of it, looking that way.
Okay.
The toy wasn't like that, but in the cartoon it was.
I wouldn't be surprised, my friend. I would not be surprised. All right, so we do have a rating system when it comes to our toy editions, right? We have the first one, which is collect, which means that we owned it when we were younger and we would actually own it again. We'll have another category that's called flip, which means we would buy it, but just to sell it. And then we have a pass, which is, yeah, I would never own this at all. All right. So I'm going to go first. For me, I'm going to call this one collect. Even though I'm more of a fan of Transformers, because it does bring back a lot of good memories. Because for me, this was my first ever transforming type of toy. It brings back still a lot of good memories. So if they would come out with this toy again, I would actually collect them. So I give it a collect for myself. Rolly, how about you?
I'm I mean, I'm gonna say ditto on yours
Okay.
because yes, I would collect them. I'll collect the original ones because I enjoy them, the way they look. I like the details. I still think they're better detail than Transformers G1
Disagree, but
Transformers.
I get you.
Yeah, especially the first wave. Come on, Ironhide has no face either.
Or Ratchet. That's true.
Iron had a
Or
ratchet.
Ratchet. Sorry, they did have a face. Didn't they have it? Wasn't it a sticker?
It was
I
a
didn't.
sticker.
I didn't put the
It was a
sticker
sticker.
on. Sorry.
Behind the
Yeah,
windshield.
no,
Behind the
yeah,
windshield. Yeah.
no. I don't think anybody. You got only nerds put on stickers. If you put it, listeners, if you guys put the sticker on, tell us no. Let us know in the comments so we can call you nerds.
Yes, please.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna call you nerds. So I enjoy it if they made if I mean obviously for me everything has to be has a particular price point.
Yes.
But if they redid them, I would definitely. There's a couple I would probably get. Not too many. I would probably rather collect the originals than any new series that comes out though.
Okay. Nice. Love that. All right, D,
Yeah.
how about you, buddy?
Since I only had a limited amount, this would be a flip for me. I will collect Leader One, Sidekill, and the power suits. So if I
Hmm.
get everything else, I'll flip them. I'll
Really?
flip them. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really digging the bases, those command centers.
Me too. Me too.
So
And I would not mind owning Puzzler. I thought that was a cool combiner.
I think so too. Yeah.
No freaking whatchamacallit, that's the wannabe Stunticons, but whatever. You know what I mean?
It is. That's exactly what it is.
Hmm. All right. So guess what? That is our show for today, and we are gonna wrap things up. Once again, from everyone at Cartoon Rewind, we want to thank you for listening, and don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, and follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and of course anywhere you can find them podcast. And don't forget to like us and follow us on Instagram and TikTok. And of course, my cartoon addicts. Until next time, hasta la vista, baby.
Boop boop boop. Insert
Transformers are the
scene in here.
best.
Yeah, they are. We both agree.
Yes.
Sometimes I wait for Dwayne to finish to hit